Hello once again, dear viewers. You're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to our news broadcast. Here are the headlines. Meeting on implementation of development programs in the Northern Red region. Governor of Ansaba region holds public meeting. Russia and Ukraine agree naval ceasefire in Black Sea. At least 19 dead in worst wildfires in South Korea's history. In our domestic news, Ms. Asmarat Abraha, governor of the Northern Red region, held meetings and discussions with residents of Bakla and Lal and Laba administrative areas in the Nakfa subzone from 20 to 24 March, focusing on the integrated implementation of development programs, highlighting the government's commitment to investing in remote areas of the region. Ms. Asmarat noted that water and soil conservation efforts, along with the construction of both large and small water reservoirs, have been carried out in the administrative areas. She also called on residents to strengthen their participation to ensure better outcomes. Commending her initiative to engage with the residents, the meeting participants put forward various recommendations. During a visit to the construction site of the Tsabra Dam, which is expected to contribute to the potable water supply for both humans and livestock, as well as support vegetable and fruit farming, Ms. Asmarat was briefed by the project coordinators. She also visited the road construction leading to Mba Denden, being carried out by members of the Defence Force, and the ongoing construction of the Nakfa Stadium. Similarly, Mr. Umar Yahya, administrator of the Ginda subzone, held a meeting with branch heads and area administrators regarding the role of the public in the implementation of the development programs and the proper use of social service institutions. Commending the water and soil conservation activities carried out so far, Mr. Yahya urged the area administrators to motivate and encourage the public to intensify their efforts. Ambassador Abdullah Musa, governor of the Ansaba region, held a meeting on 25 March with current residents, focusing on the implementation of construction and development programs. At the meeting, Ambassador Abdullah stated that strong efforts will be made to improve the livelihoods of residents, with a particular focus on water and soil conservation and the construction of water reservoirs. Other priority programs include maintaining cleanliness, renovating the city's sewage system, rehabilitating current hospital, and finalizing the city's master plan. Ambassador Abdullah also noted that over the past 3 years, 25 large and small dams have been constructed with strong participation from the public and members of the Defence Force. As a result of these conservation activities and abundant rainfall, a substantial harvest was collected. The participants in turn held extensive discussions on the topics raised during the meeting and put forward various recommendations. 35 outstanding students from Tzada Christian High School have been recognized for their exceptional performance in the 2023-2024 National School Leaving Examination. The awardees are members of the 36th round of the National Service. Mr. Samuel Zerom, director of the school, emphasized that the students' achievements were the result of their dedication, the hard work of their teachers, and the unwavering support of their parents. He noted that the awards aim to recognize these outstanding students and inspire their peers to pursue academic excellence. Mr. Fasahayat Agai, head of the education office in the subzone, highlighted that acknowledging high-achieving students serves a strong motivator, encouraging both the awardees and their fellow students to strive for similar accomplishments. Mr. Johannes Solomon, head of secondary school in the Central Region, extended his congratulations to the awardees, their parents, and teachers. He also urged the students to continue working hard in their higher education to become competitive and successful individuals. That was our domestic news. Please stay tuned for the international news right after the short break. Russia and Ukraine have agreed to a naval ceasefire in the Black Sea in separate deals with the U.S. after 3 days of peace talks in Saudi Arabia. Washington said all parties would continue working towards a durable and lasting peace in statements announcing the agreements, which would reopen an important trade route. But Russia said the naval ceasefire would only come into force after a number of sanctions against its food and fertilizer trade were lifted. A previous arrangement of allowing safe passage of commercial ships in the Black Sea was agreed in 2022 but failed in February of that year. Both Ukraine and Russia are major grain exporters, and prices rocketed after the start of the war. At least 18 people have been killed and 20 injured as South Korea's wildfires continue to ravage the country's southeast, according to the latest numbers from the Ministry of Interior and Safety. The quote-unquote unprecedented crisis remains critical, according to acting President Han Duk-soo, who said the fires are rewriting the records books for the worst wildfires in the nation's history. More than 23,000 people have been evacuated and hundreds of structures damaged, with strong winds fueling the blaze. Several heritage cultural sites have also been affected, including a 1,300-year-old Buddhist temple that was destroyed, while other national treasures are being relocated. Thousands of firefighters and about 5,000 military personnel have been deployed to contain multiple blazes. Yesterday, the National Fire Agency said it had raised the crisis to the highest fire response level. The first time this year such an alert has been issued. About 17,000 hectares of forest have also been destroyed, making the fires the third largest in South Korea's history in terms of area. That was our news. Please stay tuned now for a recap of tonight's headlines. Meeting on implementation of development programs in the Northern Red Sea region. Governor of the Ansabar region holds public meeting. Russia and Ukraine agree naval ceasefire in the Black Sea. At least 19 dead in worst wildfires in South Korea's history. And that was our news for tonight, dear viewers. It is good night from us.